Does it
What can
stack?
I
Is
do?
it cumulative?
I'm listening.
That doesn't seem like it helped at all.
What a thoughtful gift. As much as I like you, friend, I'm just not willing to part with that staff. It's nothing personal. I'm listening. See? Was that hard? Look, I can't just give it to you. I paid good money for it after all. I'll tell you what. You give me at least a portion of what I paid for it. Say 200 gold, and I'll give you the staff. That's a good deal, right? I wouldn't offer it to anyone else, just you. So, what do you say?
I mean, do I have to pay this? Is there another way of getting this staff? Do I have to actually lose 200 gold to complete this quest? That's... I don't like that. I really don't. That seems kind of like shoddy quest design. There's got to be a... I don't like that at all. It seems like there's like an alternative route to getting this staff. Yeah, those personality mini games are kind of fun. But I mean, once you figure out what they like and what they dislike, it becomes pretty, I wouldn't say boring, but it becomes stale after a while, because then you're just like click click, and then just, you know, avoid the bigger wedges on the stuff they don't like. Huh. Okay, if you don't type anything in the next like 10 seconds, I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and give him 200 gold, because I don't have a guide with me, a strategy book, so I don't know if there's another way of getting this staff. So, all right, I'm gonna have to plunk down 200. This quest sucks.
I'll just take the money from you then. And here's your staff. Now, since our business is concluded, you must excuse me. Good day.
That's bull. If I wasn't gonna get into so much trouble, I'd shank you right now. Give him the money. Give him the money. Okay, whatever. What do I have? Mage's staff. Charm 10 points for 10. Now, why would she want to use this staff? Why is she all interested in it? Okay. I guess a girl needs a staff that has charm capability on it. I mean, what does that say about the girl who has the staff? Does she feel like she needs it? Does she feel like she's not pretty enough that she needs the staff? There's a story going on there somewhere. She seems very insecure based on what Cudi told me of her. She seems embarrassed about the whole event. Maybe she charmed Baron Vermori, and now that she overcharmed him, he's tracking her down like a stalker, and now she regrets what she's done. That's the true story. That's what happened, and that's the story I'm sticking with, gosh darn it.
She doesn't leave home much.
I just came up with that on the spot.
Luciana Galena has
Oh,
a
hey,
local
Cudi. What's up?
fellow associate.
Do you have the mage's staff associate?
No. Staff was for Aryi, which was the alchemist at the here at the Mages Guild in Breville. We're talking about her. I'll show her to you once I'm done talking with Cudi.
Wonderful. I shall be most pleased to return this to its rightful owner. Thank
Yeah,
you.
see, rightful owner, not
you
her.
needn't tell me the details of what was involved in getting it. It's perhaps better that I know nothing about it. Your actions for the guild more than merit a recommendation. I shall send it to the university promptly. And to thank you more personally, I shall teach you this spell. You may find it useful in
I like
certain
spells.
circumstances.
What'd you give me? Captivate.
Please, I'm in.
Let's see, what does Captivate do? Oop, looking at the wrong thing there. 10 point. That's the same thing as what the staff does.
Well,
Here she is, right here.
So long.
Ardeline.
I hope I can help.
See, I think there's a story there, because I don't think she's lacking Min because of her looks. I don't know why she has a charm staff, but it's her special personal staff, and Cudi says it's very important to her. and she felt very embarrassed that she'd lost it, or that Baron Vermori stole it from her. So I'm thinking she had the hots for him, and she charmed him, and he turned out to be someone rather different than what she really wanted. And then it was too late at that point. He fell for her. And now he's like stalking her night and day to the point he actually stole her staff. And now she's embarrassed about the event because she doesn't want the knowledge of what the staff does to get out. And people might assume bad things about her. This is totally not canon. I don't think it's the real story behind this, but this is what I'm coming up with. And I think it's actually a brilliant story right now for off the cuff, you know? She doesn't want to be sought out as someone who would use that illegally, as it were, to woo someone against their will. So Cootie's trying to keep her dignity under wraps, you know, so not to harm the poor girl's reputation. That's probably not the true story behind that quest, but man, I can write some quest stories, man. I could totally do it. Alright, what am I doing? What am I doing? I got a lot of quests. Join the Mages Guild. Okay, we're gonna fast travel to... Okay, we got Coral to do. We got Skingrad. Kvatch doesn't count. And then Anvil. So we got a couple more to go. I think it's because of her unusually small. Yeah. Well, if people want to be shallow like that, yeah, I guess that could be a reason. I mean, come on, though. The way I see it, looks initially attract a man to a woman, but it's the personality that keeps him there, you know? Like, hey, you're kind of pretty. I'll kind of, you know, be friends with you and everything. And then it's over time as they build that relationship. And then they're like, they just fall heads over heels and like, oh man, I love you. So, I'm so involved in the conversation. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Fast travel. That's what I'm doing. Fast travel. See, this is why I like Twitch. I mean, I have a YouTube channel, retrochallengegamer.com, but this is exactly why I love Twitch right now and why I started doing Twitch recently. It's because of these conversations you have with the viewers in real time. I can go on tangents on stories. It's crazy. It's so much fun. And the interaction. And that's why I love it. I mean, even if it's just one person only watching me my entire... You know, that's cool, because he and I can have good conversations while I'm playing. It's alright. Okay, I guess I'm just going to do Coral next. Because I know Coral was the only Mage's Guild quest I did the last time I played, and it got me a good spell. So I'm going to get myself a good spell. A good attack spell. I so wish I could bring you with me as a guardian, but I can't. Don't know about you, but after walking all this hill all the way up to Coral, I'd be winded. I'd be at the top of the hill, be like, why walk when you always run has always been your motto. Now the miles of running and hours of swimming have paid off. Swimming? I've just been running. Apprentice. Your rate of fatigue regeneration when in running is increased by 25%. Not that fatigue means much as a mage, so who cares? I guess fatigue meant a lot more in Morrowind, which by the way is awesome. Where actually running actually did a number on your fatigue, where you had to walk everywhere, which is kind of unfortunate for the game because it took forever to get somewhere. Because all you want to do was run, because running was faster, but it actually drained fatigue. But in Oblivion and Skyrim, running doesn't drain fatigue. So you can just run everywhere, and your fatigue, your athletics take forever to level up. Because you're not really stressing it. So that's kind of like a good and bad thing. Morrowind, it's an experience. I have to say the game's got a lot more dynamic after Morrowind, and got a lot more engrossing, captivating. And I have someone coming after me. Oh, that's a big boar. I'm dropping some conjuration. Oh wow, that boar just killed my dudes. Yeah, but this is one of the mods I have, a conjuration mod. Depending on my level of conjuration... Oh, what you doing running away again? You're a wimp. Get back here. Fight like a boar. But I can summon up to 5 different monsters depending on my skill level. Look at that. Ragdoll death. Ragdoll death. So having this conjuration mod as a mage for me is perfect. Because I can like summon a mini army and then just sit back and watch them do their business. Or watch them die pitifully. One of the two. Okay, I know there's a thief bandit here somewhere. I am like sneaking. Why am I sneaking with my torch on? I should totally... There we go. I like the summon ghost. Yeah, I have a skeleton, a scamp, and a ghost right now. The skeleton's useless at this point. The scamp and the ghost are pretty good. I'm looking for some better summon spells. I will eventually have them. Oh, hello. You are going to be summoned to death.
Pay up, or else.
As if. No.
Actually, that's the way this one prefers it.
Oh, he's got a strength draining axe. Yeah, get him, Scampy. Yes. Awesome. Ooh, whoa, I did not mean to pick that up. Drop that nonsense. Are there no hotkeys or favorite weapons in Oblivion? Yeah, there are hotkeys. Did you see how quickly I was switching through the spells? I switched through Scampy first, and then I went to the Ghost, then I went to my Fire spell. Yeah, those are all via hotkeys. I've already got them set up. In fact, Lazaru, who has actually been a pretty good viewer, he's actually been in my past 3 streams, but he's not here now for whatever reason. I guess he couldn't make it. But during my very first stream, Lazaru actually helped me figure out hotkeys, because I didn't remember anything on what to do in Oblivion, because I mean I hadn't played this in years. And he's just like, yeah, you do this for hotkeys. I'm like, oh wow, cool, thanks. And that's another cool thing about Twitch. I love the community here. I mean, if you don't know how to do something and you're asking for help, people just chip in and they're like, yeah man, you just do this. I'm like, oh cool. It's a good community. I mean, sure, there's a couple trolls here and there, but I mean, you just ignore them and just keep on trucking. Most of the people I've found on Twitch are pretty friendly and very helpful. Shank that scamp. Hey, Tail Wizard! How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. What brings you to this neck of the woods? Yeah, don't make fun of my scamp. He was awesome. He's killed me many an enemy. He saved my life twice last stream. So I wouldn't be alive if it weren't for him. And why is my game slowing down all of a sudden? Okay, there it is. It's resumed. Ah. My fingers are hurting. Well, here's the next step. Wayne Priory. I guess we'll continue part of the main quest since we're here in Coral. I don't want to, but I guess I have to. I've been having so much fun ignoring the main quest, but, you know, since I'm in the local area, I might as well. And, yeah, Tail Wizard, if you don't already know, I'm an alchemist, and sometimes you'll be seeing more of the ground than you will of the sky. Because I'm just like, ooh, mushrooms! I could be like in the middle of a battle, and I'm running for my life, and, you know, hordes of bandits are after me, and I'm like, oh, mushrooms, look at that! And as I'm running by, I'm like grabbing them as I'm running, fleeing for my life. Oh, good times. Good times. So it's... At least you get a free horse for a minute. Yeah, you do.
Can I help you?
Who are you? My business is private. You know I'm gonna be a jerk.
Indeed. Another mysterious visitor. Well, go ahead. You know what you're looking for. I'll just go back to my reading.
Oh, wow. No arguments? Nothing? Okay, cool. Seems pretty nonchalant about it.
Hello. I'm Brother Joffrey. Can I help you?
Yes, Amulet of Kings.
This cannot be. No one but the Emperor is permitted to handle the amulet. Let me see it. By the Nine. This
I like how they
is
give
the
you
Amulet of Kings.
choices on what to do.
Who are you?
But
How
in
did
the
you
end, it
get
doesn't
this?
really matter what you do. It's
What do
the
you
same
know of the
result every
Emperor's death?
time. And sometimes like this, they don't even give you any choices. It's just like, you will do this. So why give me the choice at all? Just say, you told the Emperor his last words.
As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings. The Prince of Destruction he referred to is none other
Mehrunes
than
Dagon.
Mehrunes
That's
Dagon,
who it is.
one of the lords of the demonic world
That's
of
who it is.
Oblivion.
Mehrunes Dagon.
The Emperor's words, "Close shut the jaws of Oblivion," certainly suggest that he perceived some threat from Oblivion. But all the scholars agree that the mortal world is protected from the danger of Oblivion by magical barriers.
Isn't that always the case? And they weaken after every 1,000 years, right?
I'm not sure. I fully understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the Imperial City.
That was a
With the
crazy
Emperor
awesome
dead
amulet.
and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the Emperor was aware of.
Sort of like Mass Effect, all you get is different colors. Yeah. Oh my goodness, you're probably going to shank me for this, but I have not played any of the Mass Effect games. Yeah, that's right, I haven't. I have seen some videos of it being played from some of my friends and on YouTube and things. I eventually do plan to go play it for my channel and everything, and I'm probably going to do it blind, and it's probably going to be some sort of challenge attached, because that's what I am. I'm a retro challenge gamer. I even do challenges on games I've never played before, so that should be fun. I just don't know when I'm going to do it. I got so many other projects I'm working on right now. It'll probably be next year at the earliest if I do Mass Effect. So, but I haven't heard any good words on the Origin service compared to Steam. So that's kind of got me a little leery on touching that series as the Origin accounts.
I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. Anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time he would ask about the child's progress. Now it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives.
I don't remember the story much at all. Started playing Mass Effect 3, but I hated all the stories. I hate it when games do that, that they don't allow you to skip any of the scenes, especially if you played the game over and over again.
His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel
Especially
in the city of
if it's in
Kvat,
front of a
south
huge,
of here.
hard boss battle.
You must go to Kvat
Yeah,
and find
I
him
hate
at
that.
once.
Like, if you die, you have to go
If
through
the
the whole
enemy
story
is
scene
aware
all
of his
over again.
existence,
It's
as
terrible.
seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
Can I steal everything from this priory? Because that'd be awesome. What is this challenge? Oh, I'll tell you. It is a mage only challenge. I have never played as a mage ever. It's like been warrior or archer with a little bit of restoration and sometimes destructive magic on the side. But I usually just club people on the head to death or just shoot them from afar, and you know, they go, "What is that?" And then like 5 seconds later, "Oh, it must be the wind." You know, kind of like those type of play styles. But this is the first time I've only done a mage, and to make it worse on myself, I chose the Atronach birth sign. So my magicka never regenerates. Yeah. No idea how much that sucks right now. It is an energy-sucking chore to restore magicka throughout this game because of that one decision. And to make it worse, if it could get any worse, I am doing Obscuro's Oblivion Overhaul, which changes just about everything about this game in terms of monsters, enemy scaling, locations of chests, cool armor pieces, and even they added like 70 bosses in random dungeons throughout the world. And I don't know where they are. And each dungeon is scaled to a certain level type. So what used to be a pretty easy dungeon in vanilla Oblivion at low levels could be scaled in Obscuro's Overhaul to like level 20. And I don't know it until I enter the dungeon and get my butt thoroughly handed to me. So this should be fun. I've had so much fun already in the past 3 streams. This is my 4th stream, and it is still interesting to me. I'm finding new things all over the place. Assistance.
I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Help yourself to whatever you need.
Oh, I can't steal his garlics. He keeps them for vampires. Whoa, hey there. This is, I'm totally going to sell all that armor once I get to Coral.
How goes it?
I'm going to sleep, because I need it. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Alright, 9 hours. I should level up. Intelligence, I'm going to probably max out pretty early in my teens. Oh yeah, I'm almost there. This is a tough choice. So that's how it works. Level 9. I plod along, putting one foot before the other. I look up and suddenly there I am, right where I wanted to be all along. He keeps moon sugar in his chest. Morrowind reference. I get it. I get the reference. I've played Morrowind. Strength is nice, but as a mage, I'm not really planning to carry much. So, agility, I found out too late that it's kind of pointless for me. Speed is good if I want to run away from enemies, so I guess I'm just going to do endurance, block, armor, and heavy armor. Wow. I don't think I'm ever going to get a plus bonus on endurance ever. Okay. I'm going to hard save. And I should probably turn off my torch because it's pointless now. Alright, we've done our obligatory main quest. Let's see. Yeah, so Kvatch is the next one. We're going to put a hold on the main quest now. We've done what we could in Coral, but now it's time to finish the rest of the Mage Guild recommendations, starting in Coral, well, continuing in Coral. I'm sorry, I said mushrooms. And I only got 1 mushroom out of all that. You suck, RNG. Which also means random number generator. Was not my friend that time.
You look like a bright one.
Where do I need to go? I think Coral was pretty easy to figure out.
Just 1 coin.
I'm going to discover the castle real quick before I move on to the rest of the town, which is probably still waking up as we speak. So there's probably all the shops are still closed. Alright, I found Castle Coral. Now, if I recall, there was actually a side quest in here about a painting. I know that. It was like a whodunit. This is an odd castle courtyard. But yeah, this is typically the first town most people go to in their first experience in Oblivion.
Greetings, Breton.
What is this? The Prancing Pony. Oh no, the Grey Mare. No, not me. Not in this stream. My first town I went to after the Imperial City was Bruma. That was at the request of one of my viewers. Oh man, I gave that viewer so much flack because I had so much tough time getting to Bruma. Mountain cats and cougars were my nemesis.
Hello, I'm Rashida, the smith, and this is Fire and Steel. Quality armor and weapons, repairs too. What can I do for you?
I want you to buy stuff from me. Let's see, can you
If it's
repair?
broken, I can fix it.
No.
Armor, weapons, I have...
Wow, look at her gold. She could, like, buy everything off of me. Rashida's special. Does anybody buy those things? Okay. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's see how high I can get her to go on this.
You're trying to drive me out of business.
Yes. Yes, I am. That's exactly what I'm doing. Yes! I sold it! I sold it! That's awesome. Hey, PBR Gamer, thanks for the host. That's awesome. I'm about ready to get Twitch alert in just a second. That special damage resist shield, which won't help in this challenge, but I always loved it in my games. Well, I said no weapons. I didn't exactly specify I couldn't do shields, but I haven't used them yet. But thanks for the host, PBR. That's awesome. Welcome. What'd you just get done playing? Which SNES game? Were you still in that shooter that I saw you on the other day? Whoa, there's a Grand Soul gem in this? Oh, I ain't selling that. Speaking of which, I need to use Soul Trap a lot more. Gradius 3 is complete. Hey, congrats! Super Valis 4 now. Wow, that's an oldie but goodie. I don't think I've heard that one in a while. How's that one treating you?
A pleasure to serve you.
That's about the same kind of deal, right? That's
You too.
that's another shooter, kind of like Gradius.
Good morning.
Okay, there's a Mage's Guild here somewhere. Whoa, dog lady. Your dogs are totally not following you. What lady was this? Okay. Well, there's the Fighters Guild. Can I discover this gate? Yes, I did. Coral North Gate. Hey, Tail Wizard, thanks for following. I appreciate that. Glad you could stick around. I'm on the final boss rush right now. It's a cancel. Oh! Shows what I know. I'm sorry. Castlevania platformer. I have to say it. I didn't really exactly get into the Castlevania series that much. I don't know. The only one that I really actually played all the way from beginning to end was Super Castlevania 4 for the Super Nintendo. That was about the extent of my Castlevania experience. And who looks?
Hello,
Whoa.
I don't think we've met.
Oh,
Are
gosh.
you new in town?
Just walk up on a person, don't you? Yeah, sure. I'm pleased to meet you.
Likewise. I'm always glad to meet someone new. Welcome.
She
I'm
followed
sure
me
my
into the
mother would
Mages
be glad
Guild.
to meet you as well.
She's like, "You're new," and just like made a beeline and followed me and didn't even let me know she
My
was
mother
stalking
owns
me the
northern
whole way.
goods and
Holy
trade in
crap.
coral. Good day.
That Honditar sure knows his way around this area.
Okay, that
Have
was
you
kind of
spoken
weird.
with him
Alright.
recently?